I've been putting on a fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't wanna be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not. I just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down. Cause honestly, don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you. I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
Good morning, you guys. I just realized I'm so exhausted. I just washed my face. I'm doing just my morning skin routine that I'm trying to adapt. I'm doing pretty good at it, but I just realized that I put on my facial serum and I didn't take off my eye makeup. So we're gonna use this Nivea eye makeup remover. It works pretty good. I just make sure when I wash my face, because yesterday I wore like winged eyeliner, that I try to wash some of last night's makeup off while I'm washing my face. So hi, how are you guys doing? We're just gonna hang out today. Figured I'd do like a little mini get ready with me, which isn't much. This isn't taking much off because most of it's already off. But anyway, I'm using my phone as a mirror. Yeah, I'm right in front of my mirror. Right here. Yeah, I just thought we would hang out. I'm having kind of like a weird week. I'm just gonna be honest with you. How are you guys doing? Because I don't know if it's the moon. I don't know. It's always easy to blame the moon, right? It's the moon. It's the moon. I still have a lot going on in my personal life, like I've told you guys in the past, and I'm still figuring it out. So I feel like, you know, when you're waiting and there's a decision that's pending, I just feel like I'm in limbo right now, and I'm just finding healthy distractions, because typically I would find unhealthy distractions. Like I would smoke cigarettes. Yes, I used to smoke. I would, you know, eat an unhealthy amount of food, of unhealthy type of food. Like I would just try to do anything that would emphasize me focused on anything but what is going on in my life. So yeah, I feel like I am just in limbo, and I'm just over here trying to figure it out. So this is a moisturizer that I bought when I went to my mom's. I went to the Sephora store. We have a Sephora here in St. John, but I just went to the one because I was there and I was on a little bit of a shopping spree. Yeah, so I've been wanting to try this. Now, that being said, I bought this and it was a splurge. She wasn't cheap. I'm not even going to promote that you should buy it because quite frankly, I'm starting to think my skin felt just as good when I was using this, which I will probably go back to this when that's done, but there's no way I'm not using this. Okay, Peter Thomas Roth. Really cool. I feel like maybe another moisturizer from him might be nice. This one's good. I feel like wet. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I bought this because, was it Hiram? I think so. And I was like, what's the best eye cream you can get? Because, you know, the lines are starting and I don't know. I just wanted to try. I wanted to explore. I'm not loving it. It's very medicinal smelling and it's very tacky. So I might switch. I have where did I do it? Yeah. I just bought a nighttime cream that I'm going to try, anti-aging nighttime one. So I'm going to start using this in the evenings. Maybe we'll do a nighttime routine. I just bought this yesterday, so I haven't tried it yet. So I think I might keep this to put on in the evening at night to leave on, and then I can wash off in the morning. So I'll let you know how that goes, if it's worth it. But that was a big splurge, and that was just one of my shopping spree things. I also bought this a while back at Marshall's, and I showed you guys. Don't like it. Don't recommend it. Maybe there's another vitamin C serum out there, but so far these oils, this is one of the first ones I've tried. It just feels so sticky, and I like to, you know, within 5 minutes, I want to be able to start doing my makeup or whatever I want to do for that day. So I don't recommend it. So we're gonna go in with the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench, I think it is. And I literally don't take a lot. Like that goes a long way on my one finger. Now normally if I'm putting Pond's, I'm dabbing my whole face, but I'll put like this much and I'll rub it between. It's already like sticky. Can you see that? And then I just go on my face, and that seems to be the better amount, and I seem to be doing okay with that, because otherwise I had like the first day I was just like a glistening, and I try to rub it down my neck. I'm trying to get into that habit. We're trying to be skincare girls. I don't know what to tell you. I'm 41. I'm trying to be a skincare girly. And then I do that, and here it's really good to rub it on the back of your hands, because apparently it's very similar to the skin on our face. Helps your stop from getting older. I don't care. I'm not trying to prevent looking older. Like, I'm not over here. I'm not against anything like Botox or do what you want to do. And who says I won't get it? I may get it. But right now I'm just, you know, I'm just trying to take care of it so it doesn't totally deteriorate on me. It was getting so dry and flaky, and you know, I have age spots that are developing, or sunspots. You can't really tell, like up here, a lot of the sun. I have a lot of, you can tell I have a lot of moles and face things like that. So anyway, oh my gosh, my hair is insane. Yeah, I have a lot of these hoodies. I've had them for like 7 years, 6 years. So I wear them a lot. They're for sleeping or in the morning when I have nothing else to do. Like I don't get ready when I don't have plans, but lately I'm trying to adapt this new thing where I really make it a priority to do things like my skincare is self-care for me. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to make that important. Trying to get myself a little bit dressed for the day, even if it's, you know, leggings and a t-shirt, but I brushed my hair, I got myself ready, I did all of the things. So what I like to do in the morning is douse the roots of my hair with dry shampoo. Especially this undercut gets really greasy. So I just kind of section it. I watched another girl on TikTok tell me that, not me, yeah, she was talking directly to me. I don't know if you guys follow her, Roxy Styles. She's pretty cool. She says that we're all using our dry shampoo wrong and you should put it in at night before you go to bed. So I may try that tonight. I'm gonna let that sit here for a minute, couple minutes. Yesterday I played with my eyeliner. I don't think I'm gonna do it today. I was having fun. If you like eyeliner, or if you saw, I posted a picture on like Instagram or something. I was like, I'm in my Amy Winehouse era. This is, always has been, and always will be my go-to favorite eyeliner. So it's a liquid liner, Stay All Day, Stila liquid eyeliner. Now it is a little bit like shiny when you put it on. So what I'll often do is I'll top it off with this Maybelline like gel liner. This is a new one that I just bought, but I had an old one. And I will just take like a brush like this, I'll dab it in my pot, and I'll set it. Or I'll set it with a black eyeshadow or something, but I do recommend that you set your eyeliner. Not that that matters. You're like, why is Vanessa giving us makeup tips? I told you guys, I used to wear a lot of makeup, just because I don't right now. I'm gonna put our hair up while we do our, whatever it is we're doing. Oh my God. So I also have this eyelash curler from Tweezerman. Curling your lashes makes a huge difference. I'm just gonna say that. I am gonna take this eyebrow pencil thing though and brush them through. Sometimes I get my eyelid, it's fine. Now I just gotta pump it a little bit with my fingers. I'm squeezing. I don't do this. If you do this, you're gonna end up with like a really weird square looking shaped kind of eyelash. So just flip it so that they kind of naturally start to curl. I don't travel up. I don't start releasing and pushing. Again, I find I get a weird shaped lash, but you do you, because we're all individuals. So anywhere from like 15 to 30 seconds is more. Look at that already. Look at that. Hello. These are what I'm using right now. I think I've used this one for 10, 15 years. I've always loved this Essence mascara. It's not a solo mascara, it's a dual. So the key to full lashes and having, well, full lashes, 2 mascaras, usually a cheap one and a not so cheap one. This isn't the not so cheap, it's just the L'Oreal telescopic waterproof. Usually I use this one, which isn't waterproof. Got the shakes, you shakes. But they didn't have this at the store last time, so I had to get the waterproof run. I don't typically like waterproof mascara. I just find it harder to take off and harder on your lashes, unless I'm like doing something specific. So that's the wand for the Essence. So I just go in with that one first. The idea with this first one is to just get a really good coat on it. Make sure every strand has some mascara on it. Go right to the tips. If you're like me, you've got blonder lashes, so when you don't have mascara on, you look like this. You look kind of dead to the world. And don't start the other eye until you finish one. That's one thing I can say, because the mascara is going to dry fast, and if you try to put a second coat over dry mascara, you're just going to make a mess. And then we're going to go in with this one, and the same. This one is really good at separating. I really like to focus on separating them and then kind of touching the tips to really get it on there. And it's a little bit deeper. So I just keep kind of touching over, and then I go to my bottom lash with whatever's left. I don't go crazy on my bottom lashes, but I do like bottom lash mascara. So there you go. That's a big difference. And I mean, this may seem silly to people. They're like, what kind of self-care is this? You're putting mascara and bronzer on and dry shampoo and calling it a day? Yeah, I am. I keep thinking about getting lash extensions, and I need you all to tell me that I'm crazy and that I don't need to do that. I had them like 5 years ago. I love them, but I let them run out and I never get them filled, so it ends up costing a fortune, even more than it already costs to get them redone. But I like the idea of doing them and not having to put mascara, although when I had them, I ruined it and put mascara on them because I'm a mascara bitch and I love it. But then I do my eyes and I'm like, why the hell would you pay? It would end up costing you $80 every 3 weeks to get your lashes done, minimum, because it's like 60 plus tax plus tip for a fill. And it's like 180 or 200 bucks for your initial appointment. I'm not rolling in money over here, and the decisions that are coming up in my life, I may not be. So I need to, learn to accept that if I want to have lashes on a day, I'm going to have to do them. I mean, but fake lashes are so much bigger and they're just fun and you feel fancy even when you're leaving the house with nothing on, but who knows? I may do them as a treat, All right, next. So this is my favorite bronzer. I had somebody DM me and ask me like how I get ready and stuff. So this is what this is. This is my favorite bronzer here. It's NARS, it's Laguna. This is probably my third one that I bought in my life, and she's starting to run out a little bit. Oh, hey. So there it is. I've already hit pan on that one. And I actually use the NARS Ita brush. Oh my God, you can see it. It's pretty worn out. And this used to be straight. This is not supposed to have a little thing in it, but it's got an indent from me doing this and just from being worn out from me using it for like 3 or 4 years. I did wash it. You guys saw my makeup brushing, and it's pretty good because I feel like I can really saturate this and it doesn't get too much product on it. So I really just do this. Wherever my natural line hits, that's where I tend to hit it. And I like it to go up my cheek, and I just kind of keep going up and down, and then I feed into my hairline, up to the center, all around here. I've always focused on the C. I've always just done a C. Sometimes I'll go under my jaw, but it's not something that I've ever felt the need to like define. I'm not a big contourer. Even when I wore a lot of makeup, it wasn't like glamour makeup constantly. So I just do this. And now all of a sudden I have a little bit more color. And I use this in the summer. I use the same shade in the winter. Even if I'm tanning, I use this. It seems to work. Like it seems to still offer a really good highlight kind of thing. Not a highlight, but you know what I mean. Yes. Oh my God. I'm also going to start tanning. I'm excited. And I know I just talked about age spots and wanting to take care of my skin, but somewhere in there is my mental health, and tanning in the sun is so good for you. And even if it's like in the summertime, I spend a lot of time in the sun. I'm going to try and wear sunscreen because I can still get the benefits of the vitamin D without being super tanned, but I don't know. I enjoy it. So we're going to try it for a bit. Okay. Don't come at me. The next thing that I use, sometimes I just use this as a bronzer and I don't even use it as a color, but this one, again, this is probably my fourth one I've gone through. This is a MAC Sheer Tone Blush. You can get these on Sephora now. They sell MAC. It's the Gingerly. This is amazing. And I'm just using like a Sephora. What number is this? Precision Powder number 59. It's kind of like indented a bit in there too, but it's perfect to me to go right in, pick up some of the product, and then I just go really loose and rough, and I go over top that bronzer that I just put in. And some days if I'm just in a rush and I don't want to look dead, I only use this. A lot of my videos I'm only using this. A lot of my videos I don't have makeup on. But I like to do, and if it's the summer and I really want to get a bigger glow, I'll go a little bit deeper, like at the center there. And there. And for blush, I have a Z palette. If you guys remember these, it's like a magnetic palette that you could buy loose blushes. So like I have a lot from, what's this one? Makeup Geek. Do you remember that brand if you were into makeup at all? What is this one? I have a few of those, but I do have like MAC. I have a lot of MAC ones. So this is MAC Peaches because you can buy them loose. They're a little bit cheaper when you don't have to put them in a compact. This is another one, Cubic by MAC, which is really good for kind of really faint contouring. Ooh, these are powdery. And Smitten, which is one that I really like from makeup geek. So I usually tend to go with like peaches, especially if I'm tanned. But the other one that I really like, which is Hanky Panky by Makeup Geek, which is what I think I'm gonna wear. It's just a really bright pink. So I just go in. This is a MAC brush. Couldn't tell you what it is. She's so worn out. It's probably just a blush brush or something. And I just tap the apple of my cheek. That's it. Can you hear the crickets? That's not a sound effect. That's the crickets behind me in Jacoby's room. Trevor's food. So it looks a little harsh when I first do it. Just settle down. I take this giant IT Cosmetics brush and I wash it when I wash it. But I primarily use it. I used to use it for powder, but obviously it's got blush on it because this is mostly what I use it for now. I just want to blend together all those powders and anything loose that's sitting on my face. A little bit on my nose. Yeah. Then it blends it out and it looks pretty good. Sometimes I wear foundation. I just don't find myself wearing a lot of it lately because I can't find one that's kind enough to my older looking skin. Like, you see this? I smile. It happens. And I'm okay with that when I smile. I have lines here, smile lines that are pretty indented, pretty permanent. I also, we're just being honest here, I have facial hair here that I've never, ever dealt with. I'm terrified to bleach it, to wax it, to epilate it, to do any of that. I'm terrified. I also have a lot of peach fuzz. See? So I find wearing foundation can be a little risky because I don't want to draw attention to those areas any more than I have to. I've just started wearing brow gel. I pluck my own eyebrows. They're not fancy. I just comb it through, back comb it. And then I kind of brush these first ones up really straight, which might sound funny at first. And I kind of brush them all up. Just keep brushing it up. That's what the girlies are doing now. Don't worry about it. Okay, and then I just take it and I kind of smooth them out that way. I do need to pluck them again. I'm like, oh shit, girl. But I mean, you know, back in like the early 2000s, thin eyebrows were in. Thin. Now they're bushy, so thank God, because I got some bushy brows. So this is just, oh, I didn't even show you what I'm using. This is the NYX Bear, what is it? Bear With Me. So it says, oh, I didn't even notice. This is so fun. So it's a brow setting gel. Let's look at it again. Brow setter. It's cannabis. It's got sativa and stevia. It's got cannabis oil. It's weed. That's funny. It's like it was meant for me. All right. For the record, I don't actually use that as much as I used to. You know, we evolve, our mental health changes. But I still use it when I need it. Sometimes I go in with a white eyeliner on my bottom lid because it just makes you feel a little fresh. But yeah, hi Roxy. Are you going crazy? Come here. Oh, your mom. Oh my God. Come give me a kiss. Go avoid kisses. What's the matter? You downstairs guarding the house? Okay. But yeah, that's basically it. When I do use foundation, I use a beauty blender, an old one. I actually just bought a new one because she was pretty worn out. I actually just bought these little ones to use. They're not beauty blender brands, but it's from Walmart, the Quo brand. And I have a Real Techniques one that I have never used. I have a lot of makeup down here that I don't use, that I haven't touched. I'm ready to get back into it. So if you have any suggestions for foundation, I kind of want to try the Maybelline Fit Me because I've heard that that's actually a really good option. That is good. The only thing that I use that I do love is the Maybelline. I've used this forever. If I'm going to use a concealer, if I want to brighten my under eyes or something, it's not to actually conceal anything. It's just to add highlight or brightening. That one has always been a go-to for me. I love it. Love it. Now I'm trying to decide what I want to do with my hair. I'm getting a haircut on April 14th, like a trim, probably a couple inches off because the ends are kind of dead. And I'm also getting my hair colored, balayage, whatever. That's what I'm getting. So it's like painted in highlights. I'm excited. I think it's gonna look nice because we're going gray. And I don't know. My undercut's getting long. I'm trying to decide what to do. Hard decisions, guys. I think I'm gonna get dressed and then I'm gonna come back and do my hair. Okay, I'm all dressed. I'm just wearing some new stuff that I got. This is just a Lululemon tank. I'll show you guys in a minute. And I've got my Lululemon pants on because we're in that era of treating ourselves and feeling good. So this is my go-to everyday hairstyle. I'm gonna put a little bit more dry shampoo because we need it. They just sneezed. She hates it. So I just kind of gently rub it in because you don't want to work your fingers in it too much or you're gonna make your hair greasy again. So I use a brush to brush it through. Now, elastic. Now, because I have an undercut, I always have these pieces that want to come out, so I've decided to just embrace it and I leave a couple out. Here we go. Okay. So all I do, now I used to wear a ponytail, but I find it, I don't know, it looks okay because I'm holding it, but the second I put it in, it's so dull. I've seen those ponytail hacks where you put half up, then you flip it, you do another one, and you bring it through, and you blah, blah, blah. It's not working for me because of my undercut. When my hair's all one length, I'll be able to mess around with that a little bit more. But I just keep putting it up. I think we will do a ponytail today. We're feeling frisky. Frisky and flirty. Here we go. What the heck? So I've decided what the rest of this video is going to be. It's not just to get ready with me. This is going to be get ready with me and Belle's bedroom reveal. I'm going to show you guys her room because it's finally done. We got the missing piece. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know I revealed a little something that I got for her. And you guys can think I'm crazy if you want. Sometimes I would curl the ends. I have this Infinity Premier from Conair. I like to use that. It works good enough for me. It's just a cheap one from Walmart. And that's it. I'll put my bracelets on and we'll do a reveal. I need to find some fun earrings. I don't know. Sometimes I wear this, which is my necklace that has teeny tiny gems in it. I love it. I bought it at like a local kind of like a, I don't know. They sell band shirts and macrame and weed. But this is it. These are my Lululemons. Hi. This is a journey we're on. I don't know what the hell is going on, okay? I don't. Ooh, one thing I want to do. This is a leave-in conditioner. I bought this at Marshall's. I freaking love it. And it even works on dry hair. So if I wasn't sure if it was going to, I just put it on my ends and just, because they could use it, you know? I don't need them walking around acting like a bunch of dry bitches. Get my forehead. And then I just calm down some of those baby hairs. Put some in there. And now we're ready. We're super cute today. All right, now we're gonna go flip around and take a look. I'm gonna show you all of the footage of Belle's room before getting it ready and as much as I got. I told you guys it's really freaking hard to, I've told you guys it's really hard to do a renovation. It's not really a renovation. I painted a room, but Lord knows I was exhausted, and film it all at the same time. I was switching bedrooms back and forth, moving dressers and furniture and doing a lot of it with help, but a lot of it by myself. So I was exhausted. I filmed what I could. So I'm going to insert that here, edit that together, show you me getting it ready, maybe do a little voiceover. And then you're going to come back with me and we're going to walk across there. That's Jacoby's new room. And in there is Belle's room. Okay, so this is Belle's bedroom right now. Show you really quickly. Okay, there's a lot of wasted space here because her door opens on this area. So we can't really put anything there. It's very dark and cluttered, and we're getting rid of this desk, getting her new IKEA desk, one that's like goes to there instead of all of this, which she doesn't really need. I'm going to show you where she's moving and where the work's going to be done. All right, and here is my stepson's room, which he does not use. He sleeps on the couch. He's always slept on the couch for 6 years. We're still going to transfer his stuff into this room. But for Belle, she's 12, she's gonna be 13. She just needs a little bit more space, and this is the room she probably should have picked in the first place, but it was green, so she didn't love it. I will show you a sample of what we're painting. We're actually going to pick the paint up today. But yeah, so this is the room. We're gonna paint it. It's called Jamaica Me Crazy. We're gonna be getting rid of his dresser, putting it over here. Actually, I'm debating taking the desk, because I was going to get myself like a makeup vanity and putting it in my room over there so I can get all of this shit off of the floor. Oh, don't look at the bra. If I can get all of that off the floor and have my own little kind of makeup section, I think that would be really cool. But anyway, that's not what the video is about. But yeah, we are taking the desk out. Whether I take it or not, we're going to get rid of it or give it away. And his dresser will go there. And then Belle's new desk will go here. She's going to have a nice tall mirror just like I have over here. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. So the first step today, disassemble this bed and store it in the basement, because Belle is getting a brand new frame. Her and my stepson have the exact same bed. So we're just moving him into this room. There's literally almost nothing that needs to be moved for him. Her bookshelf here is loaded with anime goodies that she's not really that into anymore. So we're going to stick that into a tote and put it in the basement for her for a later date if she changes her mind. And yeah, today we are disassembling this bed, storing everything in the basement. I am going to be keeping Belle's box spring, but not her mattress. Her mattress is pretty rode off. I'm sure somebody could use it, so we will give it away. But I'm not sure about the bed, what we're doing with it, if we're giving it away, if we're selling it. I'm sure, again, there's always somebody that can use a kid's bed with storage and stuff. This was not a cheap bed. So yeah, we're going to figure that all out. But the first thing we're doing today, taking this bed apart, putting it in the basement to store it, getting what we can out of the room moved so that we can do all of the cutting in. So we're going to start painting today. Jamie's at the gym right now. When he gets back, we're going shopping for the paint. But you know, the hardest part about painting is the cutting in here. So I'm going to go ahead and tape everything off once everything's moved, put on a good podcast, and do it. Shouldn't be too bad because we do have the stucco or whatever, the popcorn ceiling. So there's a pretty good lifted edge here. So it's still going to be really hard. I hate ladders. So, but yeah, that's the hardest part of painting. So today I'm just going to try and edge and do everything that I can, even if it's just to tape it. And then Jamie's going to be gone for the next few days, doing some work stuff. So I'm going to mess around and see what I can do. I'm kind of pumped, actually. Trevor's going to have to move over to the other bedroom. Anyway, this is the before of what everything looks like. And then I'll show you what it looks like when we empty it out and take the bed apart.
I've been working on myself. I really try my best to change, but sometimes in a love fade, right? Maybe we should stay in bed, pretend that everything's the same, just a little.
All right, so there's the old color. We are painting with the new color. It's kind of hard to tell. It's like a sage army green, but it kind of looks brown right now. That's just one coat. I'm realizing the hardest part is up there and all the cutting in. So that's kind of what we're doing now. Belle's helping. But yeah, it's gonna come along. It's a lot of work. We've already been at it for an hour or two now. So I'm just up here, cutting in really close to the stucco. Oh, it's gonna be worth it.
Maybe you would call me love. We will travel different roads from now. We said forever means now.
This is hands down the hardest thing I've ever done. Look at me. Sweating. I'm covered in paint. Well, sort of. Anyway. Ah, shit. I still have to do this wall. I'm giving my hands a break. Lord. When you're a relatively sedentary person, like I clean the house and I do random shit, but I don't do anything rigorous. Look at this. See me in the real light. Hi, I don't want you in here, babe. You need to get out or sit. All right, I'm gonna keep going. show you, this used to be Belle's room. All right, it is now Jacoby's room. We did leave the shelf that was from Belle's room in here. We left it, stacked up all the games. We've got some craft stuff, coloring stuff. We left her mirror in here, so, oh God. Yeah, I have an interesting kid. I love her. Yes, she's so my kid. Yeah, Trevor lives in here. Now we have to put this hat up here because you can see that the mesh is pretty indented because Nikki likes to jump up there. Can you say hi? Say hi to Rev. Sup? Anyway, this is his room. Nothing has really changed in here. They had the same bed, so we just transferred his mattress. We got rid of her bed though. She had a desk here, he fits that. Those are some curtains that I do need to hang up, some room darkening blinds, but you're not here for this. Let's go look at Belle's room. All right, so as soon as you walk in, the biggest thing to notice in here is she got a new bed. This is a queen-sized bed. The reason I have something stuffed behind there is it kept hitting the wall. We're trying to figure out another system for that. But she wanted a low profile, a little less cumbersome, something that didn't take up as much space. So we bought her this queen frame from the Brick. I think it was pretty affordable too. It was under 600 bucks. The mattress she has on here is the Endy Hybrid mattress, which is a, it's got a bed sheet cover on it. It's the Endy Hybrid, which is thicker than just the regular Endy memory foam mattress. So if you guys are into that, if you're considering a memory foam, I would highly recommend the Hybrid. It is like $500 or $600 more than just that, but you're gonna get a longer, way more out of your investment than you are with anything else. So this was one of the biggest purchases in this room. Obviously, was getting her a new headboard, replacing her mattress. She loves her pillows. She loves bedding. She's such a funny kid. I let her pick her own color scheme. So she really wanted gray. So we picked up this gray comforter. They're super affordable. I think it was like $40 from Amazon. It's nice and light because she's a hot sleeper. So she wanted that, but she wanted some blankets in case. She loves green. So we got her a cool green one. Again, maybe this isn't the color scheme I would choose, but this is her room, right? So do what you want. This is just a blanket I actually got from my mom for Christmas like a few years ago. So we just put it over top. So that's her bed. She loves it. She's super happy. We still want to get something to put over her bed. She wants to get like a hanging macrame or something like that. We did see something at a local shop, so we might check it out. But check out this paint color. I'm so freaking proud of myself, especially if you saw the clips leading up to this. It was a pretty nasty green before. I'm guessing that they had like a child or a baby. This was probably a little kid's room or something. She's also got this really cool mirror, big stand-up mirror like I have. It's smaller, mine's wider, but this fits perfectly in her room. So she can get ready in the morning and see herself. So she loves it. This again, it was about giving her a more grown-up space. She's 12 years old, going on 18. We've been through a lot in the last 6 years. She deserves this. Cute little, little boxing gloves, little decor that I got her hanging on her mirror. So yeah, so that's awesome. This over here is her desk. She's got a project right there. She's got some paper. She's got a little bin down there that she's allowed to keep garbage. She knows she's not allowed to keep food garbage up here. But this is a desk from IKEA. It's the MALM. I don't think I'm pronouncing it right. I still need to get her a corner shelf to be able to mount her cable box up on the wall. But, sorry, I got a phone call, but I don't even know what I was saying. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to get somewhere else to put that, but it's gonna sit here until then. But the reason that I love this desk, and it's a desk that I've always wanted from IKEA, is because it's got the glass top. So it kind of protects it and keeps it from getting gross, but we'll pull her little chair. This little office chair is just like, is it an Amazon Basics or a Walmart chair? I have to tighten it. My God, it's falling apart. It has a really nice long drawer here, which I think is pretty cool. These are just organizers from the dollar store, acrylic organizers that she has everything in here. She's got all her drawing things. She used to be really big on drawing, but if you see a lot of like the girlies, they use this for makeup and it's good for storage. You combine this with like the Alex drawers from IKEA, you're laughing, you're golden. So I like it doesn't slam either. So put that into there. Shove her chair in, and she has a perfect little desk, and it's only like 16 inches wide from the walls, so it's just barely bigger than a ruler, but it's just enough, right? Like, it's just what she needs. It gives her enough room that this room still feels spacious. Like, look, I'm sitting on the end of her bed, lots of room, and that was the thing. Her other room felt so cramped. She's got a cute little whatever that is. And she's got all her essential oils here. We went to an essential oil store and she picked out her favorite scents. She wanted to keep a candle in here and I said, I don't think we're ready to allow that yet. So I said, we'll compromise. She's got her little laptop here. This little stand is from Amazon. It's perfect because it keeps it upright. She's working on a project right now for school. I got this little basket at Marshall's for her to be able to put her brush in. She likes to wear American Eagle cologne. She's got her little razor in here. This is a really good razor, by the way. She's got her little nail clippers and stuff, nail files. Her deodorants are in there. So she is literally set. Like this room, I'm telling you right now. Over here, she never had a dresser in her old room because she had drawers into her bed. But where we got rid of her bed, she lost her drawers. So we bought her a tall boy dresser. This is from Leon's Furniture here in Canada. Pretty good. It's what it is. Honestly, it's nothing groundbreaking. Furniture is so expensive right now, but this was on sale for under $500. It was on clearance. They weren't getting any back. So what I got her are some baskets just to keep, like she brings this right into the bathroom with her when she wants to have a shower. She has all her own toiletries in here. She's completely independent of all of that. I got her a little thing to be able to plug stuff in up here. It's got the flat back. I got that on Amazon so that I can push this against the wall and the cord doesn't stick out. More personal things. She's got her Alexa. She's got everything. Oops.
I don't know that one.
Yeah. Whatever. Shut up. Over here we have, that's her boxing bag. So she just leaves it there because she likes to. I grabbed this cutest little table with the hairpin legs, and the only reason I know that they're hairpin legs is that my mom told me that's what it's called. We got this at HomeSense. So happy we grabbed it. It was like $150. I wasn't looking to spend that much money on a side table for her, but honestly it worked out. She just kind of keeps, she's got some incense in there, her AirPods and stuff, her earpods. And on the side, I showed you guys this in one of my videos. I did a haul. This is just a little sticky thing and you can put your cords in it. It can feed it through. So like she has her charge cord here. She could put that one, stick it right in there. Now they're both, everything's kind of jumbled over here, but it's kind of a neat thing. Maybe it doesn't work as well as I thought it would. Let's see. Let's see. I think the bigger one, yeah, that one would work better, the center one. But yeah, it's kind of cool. It keeps your cords organized. I don't know how much we'd use it. I'm a person who just shoves it under my pillow, but for aesthetic reasons, it's there. And she's got everything here. She's got a remote for her little tower fan that I got her for in here. These over here are just some old cubbies that we're not really sure what to do with, but ideally, if I could find her another one of these, I would get two so she could have one on either side of her bed. My mom's gonna keep an eye out for it. She's got her little books there. She likes scary things. She's like her mom. This is her closet. I just put up an Amazon Basics pressure rod. I grabbed these curtains, which I thought were really nice. We got rid of her actual closet or the door because if it opened, it would open into there. It wouldn't leave any room. But these closets in this house actually have, in their kids' rooms, have some interesting built-in shelving. So there's 2 shelves up there. Extra pillows and bedding if she has a friend over or something. That's a giant queen or king size heated blanket, the Grinch. And she's got this really interesting corner shelves that she keeps a lot of her pants and hoodies and sweaters on and stuff. She keeps a lot of her anime. If you guys remember, she was really obsessed with anime. She's put a lot of it away in totes. It's not as much a part of her life anymore. But yeah, we've got some Nintendo Switch accessories there, a hairdryer and a straightener that she doesn't really use, but we didn't want to get rid of. Some stuffies she wasn't ready to part with, and all of her clothing hung up nicely organized. So this is awesome. Now the biggest part of this room, which I'm sure you've noticed, and you're like, what are you doing? You're looking at yourself? Is the refrigerator. Oh, well, let's talk about this first. Her TV. This was a TV that we had for a while. I didn't go out and buy her a big 42-inch TV. We just got a corner mount for it. It kind of mounts like a bar TV. It tilts forward. It's actually perfect. She loves it. She never watched TV in her old room. Now she watches it every night. So I'm so happy. And if I sound emotional, it's because this is just like living my dream, living her dream. Anyway, this is her fridge. I'm going to show you really quickly though. Back there is her Nintendo Switch. She's had that for a long time. And now it's actually out. It wasn't even out in her old room because we just didn't have the room for it. All right, let's talk about the fridge. So this is gallons. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I bought this on Amazon. I looked everywhere locally online to see if this is something that I could get local. I didn't see it, and it was only $2.99, I think, on Amazon, which, yeah, okay, it's probably not the best price, but it's what it is. I love it. It's super small. It's probably one of the smallest, biggest fridges I could find with the dimensions. What we did is we bought one of these little stands for it to sit on, so that you're not supposed to put a fridge on carpet. You need to let the air circulate around the bottom of the fridge so it doesn't overheat and malfunction. But yeah, I love it. It's got the super cute little gold handle and the chrome kind of accents. So we open it up, smells like pepperoni right now. It does have a freezer in it, and all the reviews I read, I don't want anything to freeze, so I keep messing around with her temperature because I want it to just be a fridge. We don't want to use this as a freezer. I don't want to have to deal with defrosting and stuff. She does have some fun snacks in there. For the record, these snacks have been in there for 5 days now, and she hasn't even opened those Mars bars. And I don't even know what this is. We got chocolate covered almonds. They're not even opened yet. The only thing she's opened are her pretzels. She didn't even finish those. What else do we have stocked in here? I guess she's got some Diet Pepsis in there. She's got half of a smoothie. I snuck a few things in here that I wanted her to always have. So like some grapes. So if she's up here and she's doing homework, she can grab a snack for herself. 2 bottles of water that she can continue to fill up if she wants to. I've got a little tray of Baby Bells back there. She's putting a dent in those. Actually, the cheese strings are gone. Like, it's funny, what's missing is, you know, the healthy stuff that she would normally get downstairs. So she's got a few of these sparkling ice drinks in here. And she's got her own little chip dip down here, which I don't believe has even been cracked. These were on sale at Walmart, so we grabbed her 3 Lunchables. Again, just fun to have. 2 Yops. She's already drank 2 of them. Those are one of her favorites. And I've got some blackberries and blueberries or raspberries in there. Now in the door of the fridge, I can hear the comments. She has some of these rock stars. She does not drink these without asking me first. This isn't something she's just gonna come upstairs and crack open and do. She usually says, is it okay if I have that? I'm like, yeah, sure. Sometimes she will take something like that to school once a week, maybe. I put it in a different water bottle for her so she's not walking around with a Monster can. So she just has it in a bottle, drinks it, and moves on. This had 2. This had... Did it have a 5th one? Yeah, there wasn't. So she hasn't even cracked one of these yet. Again, it's been 5 days. She hasn't asked me either. She just took a Monster yesterday to school in a water bottle, and then she just has this one left. So we're learning about balance, and this is a big one for her, you know? We grabbed these at the dollar store when we were stocking her fridge. She hasn't even touched them yet. This surprises me. I'm like, wow, 2 Sunny D's, hasn't touched them, just doesn't seem interested. She always has a water bottle with ice in it and water, so typically that's what she'd be focused on. But that's what's inside her fridge. So it's very cute. It literally fits perfectly in that little corner. I couldn't be happier. And then right here, I have a little basket with some dry goods for her. So she has her favorite chips, which are Cool Ranch, not even cracked open. She's got Sweet Chili Heat crispy minis. She's already opened up some of her sour cream and onion crispy minis, which is cool. So these are healthier snacks, right? She's got some pizza goldfish in there. She's got an entire pack of Twizzlers that she has not opened, and a bag of classic Lay's for her dip that she hasn't opened. I also put some like wooden utensils, forks, and spoons in case we put some yogurt or something in there for her. And she's got some beef jerky that she hasn't opened. I also didn't have room over there for these, so she has some Kind bars. I think she's eaten 1 because I think there were 5 of those. And then she's got Pop-Tarts. Oh, she's probably eaten 1 of those because there were 4 of those. So I'm just gonna keep that there. For me, I mean, tell me you wouldn't have died for this when you were a kid, right? Just to have like this sense of independence. This is what happens when Belle's not home. They love her bed. That's enough, Roxy. Do not roll around in those pillows. She loves to like mess them up. Anyway, I know there's going to be a lot of opinions on here. People always have a lot of opinions about what other people are doing on the internet. I'm fully aware of that. People have had opinions on here about what I let my daughter watch, what I let my daughter wear. I'm just kind of over all of it, to be honest with you. And I'm ready for us to just live our best life. So that's us over here, living our best life. You saw what's behind me. I don't want to say growing up I was deprived, but it's not even that. It's just, I wish I would have learned some of these things a lot younger. And that's not on my parents, you know, that's just life. That's the way that we lived. But she's learning balance and control and never to deprive herself or restrict from anything at all. And this is just kind of one of those things, you know, when it's in front of you, suddenly you don't want it as much, right? So I don't know. A lot of this she can take with her when she moves out. She can take her fridge, her desk, her bed. All of this is going to be gone, and this will become a workout room for all I know. But for the interim, this kid works out 5 days a week. 2 of the days she works out 2 hours a night till 9 o'clock at night. She's doing boxing and kickboxing. She's starting wrestling on Sunday. She is extraordinarily mature for her age, very knowledgeable, very well aware of the world and how it works, and, you know, has had some life lessons young in life, and here we are. So I wanted to do something good for her. To be honest, the last 6 years that since we moved out here when she was halfway through grade 1 to St. John from where we were living in Fredericton. We walked away from everything she knew. We walked away from everything I knew. We left everything to come here and assimilate to my spouse's life and his kids and take on a whole new life, and happily did it. I was in love. It seemed like the right thing at the time to do. But somewhere in there, we kept assimilating, and Belle kept getting pushed to the side. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Somewhere in there, she wasn't getting the best version of me. And now I feel like she finally is. In the last 6 months to a year, my own journey, my spiritual journey has lasted the last 2.5 years. Well, since COVID started, honestly. I am the best. Do not start that. This is not a cat clawing bed. Anyway, I'm the best version of me that I've been in a very long time, and will continue to become a better version. That I'm very much aware of. This room makeover for Belle, painting this room, proving to myself that I could even paint this room, because let me tell you, I didn't think that I could. Stepping out and doing things like this, knowing that I would get the opinions of people, you know, just letting us live and do what we want to do and what feels right, and we're not hurting anybody. Do you know what I mean? It just feels good. I feel like I'm getting in a good place right now. This room is very symbolic of a lot of things that we've gone through in the last 6 years. So a lot of things I won't talk about here, but it was time, and it's time for a lot of other things to take place in my life as well. And you guys are going to see the changes on my channel come soon. I can feel it. Spring changes. This is what's happening, right? Anyway, I feel like I don't have any formed thoughts right now to share with you guys. I'm just kind of talking from the heart, and I'm really happy. I'm really sad about random things, but I am really happy because the path I am on and where it is leading and where the universe is taking me, I trust 1,000,000% that it is exactly where Belle and I are meant to be. And one of those paths led us to this bedroom because it's freaking awesome. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm like, you know what? I could come in here and watch TV with you. She's like, Mom, you can hide your treats from Jamie in my fridge if you want. She's so fucking cute. I love her so much. Anyway, you guys, that's going to be it for the video today. Kind of random. Get ready with me. Check out Belle's new room, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? This is my life. I'm a lifestyle vlogger. That's what we do. And yeah, I'm just really happy. And I want you guys to know that. And I appreciate your constant support and feedback. But I don't want to hear it about the fridge. All right, you guys, I hope you have a fantastic week. It's Wednesday here. I'm probably going to go downstairs and edit this video right now so that you guys can see it tonight. But without further ado, I love you all so stinking much. And I will see you in my next video. So bye, guys. Bye.